This is the hot seat. Community newsmakers, opinion leaders, and local officials are invited to face the camera for this unrehearsed, uncut interview produced by the News Enterprise. Today in the hot seat, Paul Najjar, Chief Operating Officer of the Kentucky High School Basketball Hall of Fame. Question 1. Describe the purpose and vision of the Kentucky High School Basketball Hall of Fame.
Purpose and vision for the Kentucky High School Basketball Hall of Fame is to get the message out about the close tie of basketball to our cultural history here in the Commonwealth. Every corner of this Commonwealth has a story, and it has a story whether it's coal, bourbon, horse racing, whatever it is, farming. Basketball is a part of it as well. Basketball is deeply ingrained. That's what we want to get to the entire Commonwealth. Bring them in, let them see it, let them add to it, and take that flavor back to where they are.
Question 2, what's the biggest challenge between now and when the hall opens in Elizabethtown?
Oh, there are several big challenges. Getting everything ready to welcome all of our guests, to welcome this upcoming Hall of Fame class, which will include the 100th member inducted, honoring the 100 years of basketball in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. So all those little things about the building, those are big challenges, but those will be done. The biggest one is getting folks to help and getting our volunteer group assembled so that every day we are open to the public, we have happy, well-versed and people with all the knowledge they need and all the tools to help our guests enjoy the Kentucky High School Basketball Hall of Fame experience.
Question 3, is there a particular player or coach in the Hall of Fame that you're excited about meeting?
Wesley Unseld, without doubt. Yes, if I could ever get to meet Wes Unseld, I mean, this guy, wow, he stands out as one. I'm looking forward to meeting a few more this year. I know Erin Boley is going in this year and got to see her play several times, got to interview her. What an outstanding young woman. And just so, there are more, Ben, but right off the top of the head, Wes Unseld.
Question 4, what do you think the Hall of Fame will be a long-term asset for attracting tourists to Elizabethtown?
You can say sometimes you build it and they will come, but you build it in the right place and you put the right people in that building with the right attitude and energy, and it will just keep flourishing. I think there's a long-term, Elizabethtown wasn't just a good partner, they were a great partner and have been all along in this community, as we say to every community we discuss the Hall of Fame with. Everywhere we go, no matter if it's local, if it's somewhere nearby, or if it's regional out in the state, wherever it is, we talk about the community being involved. Every community in this Commonwealth is involved in their basketball program. Everyone. No matter, and some of them have lost that tradition. We want to make sure that Elizabethtown is the keeper of that flame, of that energy, basketball tied together with the Commonwealth.
Getting basketball fans to come once is one thing. Mm-hmm. How do you get return visitors to come to the Hall of Fame?
That's going to be another brand new, those are things that we'll find out in the next 6-7 months. For one, we want to give a variety, we want to get everyone an experience in a variety of ways. Our touch screen, our interactive touch screen information on each candidate that is inducted into the Hall of Fame, it will provide lots of time. You'll need to sit there and look at it. It's an encyclopedia visually. You can look at everything, you can see everything, you touch it, move it on, and you find out about these folks. And we will change our installations, our features, and we'll look for ways to innovate and keep creating new opportunities for our fans and for our guests and visitors to experience the totality of it, whether it's adding a popcorn machine to get that high school basketball gymnasium smell to it, or whether it's new displays, adding new interactive information on the candidates already in there. We're going to find out in the first 6 months, and then eventually down the line, you know as well as I do that there are plans to grow it, and that's certainly, there are countless numbers and items I was just talking with someone this morning from the old Buffalo High School, whose father coached there, or somebody coached there at Buffalo, and now it doesn't exist anymore. So we want to keep those Buffaloes, the Cubas, the we want to keep all those alive. There's certainly room to grow and give people a new experience.
Paul Najjar, you may now leave the hot seat.
Well, thank you, Ben. I really appreciate all you've done for us at the Kentucky High School Basketball Hall of Fame.